Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today we got ourselves a quality check with the brand new Model Y. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So all right, we got ourselves a quality check with the Model Y. And we got this beautiful black Model Y right here. And it has the standard wheels. And remember, if you're doing a delivery on a black Model Y, your first thing should definitely be a quality check. Then after that, book an appointment to get PPF, and that's paint protection film. You definitely want to get paint protection film installed if you're getting a black Model Y. That's because with black, you're definitely going to see swirl marks and paint imperfections. So in order to prevent this, I highly recommend that your first thing be paint protection film. So let's continue on with the quality check. Looking at the left side, looking at the hood, looking at the bumper, then onto the right side. So far, so good. Nothing that catches our eye. Let's take a look at the wheels. Now let's take a look at the driver's side door. Want to make sure that this panel is as tight as possible all the way down. Now let's take a look at the interior. It's all packaged up, ready to go. Now let's check to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Let's check this to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now let's check over here to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now let's check this gap over here. So it's not that big, but I do have an issue with this gap over here. It's too big for my liking. So definitely would like that addressed. Taking a look at the left side, then onto the right side. And this wheel definitely, well, I mean this light sits in a little bit. Now looking at the right side, looking at this gap over here, it's got right side is normally better than the left side. This gap's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. This door is poking out, so definitely have ourselves some issues. Taking a look at the wheels, then the side door, then here. Okay, so due to the fact that it has multiple issues, we're going to give this Model Y a fail. And now let's take a look at this white Model Y, and it happens to be the Performance. And the way we know it, it's the Uber turbine wheels. So let's start off by taking a look at the left side, taking a look at the hood, fender, and the bumper. No discolorations, no problems. So we're definitely off to a great start. And these are the most recent bills, just been dropped off from the Fremont factory. And we look right here. And this over here door is nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Now let's take a look at the interior. It's all packaged up and ready to go. Let's take a look at this door over here handle to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now let's check this over here to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Now onto the rear to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Looking at this gap over here, it's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Beautiful. Checking the charge port door, and it is flush. Another thing that you definitely want to check is your spoiler. You want to make sure that it's attached on properly. You want to look at the left side edge of the spoiler, and you want to go all the way down to the right. Check the light over here, and then check the end of the spoiler, and it's attached on, so that's good. So far, the car is beautiful. Oh my God, look at this right side gap. It's beautiful, beautiful, nice and tight. Well, this door just poked out a tad bit, but that's really minor. Now let's take a look at the wheels. The door handle pokes out. This door is fine. This door is fine. Definitely would say that I wouldn't mind taking delivery of this Model Y. Definitely gets a pass. Now let's move on to another Model Y. All right, so we have ourselves a blue Model Y, and it happens to be another Performance. And this happens to be our last Model Y for the evening. Let's take a look at the left side. Let's take a look over here at the bumper, and it looks like they've marked off imperfection over here. So it might be a scratch or something, but besides that, everything looks fine. Looking at the fender, the hood, and the bumper. Okay. The right side's good. Now let's take a look at the wheels. Beautiful. Now let's take a look at the driver's side door. Nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Here's a look at the interior. And remember, after you've done a thorough check of the exterior, that's when you want to move into the interior. You want to check the steering wheel. You want to check your seats, underneath your seats, your center console, your side doors. Check whether you got the new AMD Ryzen chip. Check that the software runs fast and it boots up fast, and that everything is good. Then after that, check the rear seats. Fold down your seats. See that everything is working properly. Check the side doors. Then after that, move into your rear. Check your trunk and your front. All right, let's continue on with this quality check. Checking this door over here, and it is flush, and it is flush. Now this gap over here seems to be Tesla's big issue. And this issue seems to be very common. See, I can fit my finger in there. The gap is just way too big, but I do like this gap over here on the side. We will be checking the spoiler also, left side, and the light, the rear, and the right light. This light goes in a little bit, and this spoiler is attached on properly. So let's take a look at the right side, and this gap is just way too big on the right side, but over here I do like how thin this gap is. And there seems to be a chip right here. So definitely have multiple issues with this Model Y. I'm glad to see that Tesla has already marked some. As you can see, it says the word chip here. So it looks like somebody at Tesla has caught this mess and is already on the fix. So that's definitely good. I hope they catch that trunk too, so they can fix it. All right, but unfortunately, due to the fact that it has multiple issues, even though it is a performance, I'm going to be giving this Model Y a fail. So if you're thinking about ordering a Model Y, SX3, even a Cybertruck, make sure to do your due diligence and do yourself a quality check if you plan on taking delivery. All right, so that's all I gotta say. So thank you and have a nice day.
Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.